Thulasizwe Simelane on SAFM.
5 minutes to 8. Let's turn to the story now. It's the 13th anniversary of the Marikana massacre, in which on the 16th of August 2012, police gunned down 34 striking mine workers. And of course, there had been 10 people that had been killed in the previous day, including mine workers as well, who were on strike. And the conversation about where we are in terms of reparations, in terms of pursuing justice, continue even 13 years later. There was a trial that was taking place of a couple of police officers. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure where that stands. So let's pick up the conversation with the AMCU president, that's Joseph Mathunjwa, the Association of Mine Workers and Construction Union. Good morning to you and thank you for your time. What's your overall summary and summation of where we stand in answering the questions around Marikana, in ensuring that there's reparations that are paid, as well as justice for those that were meant to face justice, especially after the processes such as the Commission of Inquiry?
Yes, good morning, and good morning to your listeners. Yes, while there have been pockets of some progress, especially in housing reform, but that was not enough. That was not enough and complete, because, we haven't seen most of the reparation being completed. Some hostel conversions were completed, only 544 of 2,658 pledge units, has not been delivered. So it's a major shortfall. From 2,658, you only deliver 544. And when it comes to compensation, I think about 330 million plus minus paid to date across various claims. And I believe the negotiation is still going on the full reparations, of which are still pending. And then I think that is where we are. We haven't seen much changes in terms of the community upliftment as it's supposed to be in terms of this mining MPRDA Act.
What do you believe makes progress that slow and difficult? Is it a sense of the further we move away from the lessons of Marikana, the more lax an attitude we take to the issues, the underlying socio-economic issues that it raised?
Yeah, one could just say simple that we'll never see any changes in South Africa when it comes to the economy status of the South African being changed. You don't own anything. We don't own anything. And this concomitant action by the sitting president has betrayed our loyalty. And surely we'll never forget. And by that time, that loyalty was about the workers. But surely now this loyalty that has been betrayed is no longer only for the workers of Marikana, it's for the all South Africans. So 30 years down the line, there is no economic changes into the black majority of the people. And this betrayal, as you see the country not developing, sitting at under sitting President Ramaphosa, we are at 0.8, but he's still sitting in the office, whereas others who were at 1.8, they were kicked out from the office, and we are clapping hands and no one talking anything about that. This betrayal has got his long history from CODESA, where the sellout started during the CODESA, where the politicians were promised financial benefits and then to secure a white monopoly economy in the expense of the South African. And one can say without any fear of any contradiction that the ANC lost a golden opportunity in 1994 during CODESA, where after they had an absolute political power that could have changed the lives of the South African, but they continued to protect the exploitative and the extractive economy that continued to benefit the few, white monopoly capital and those who are connected. So hence you cannot then think that South Africa will ever, move forward. So Marikana was just an eye-opener to South Africans, but because it happened to the section of the class of the workers, of which all you media people, you were labeling people, workers as criminals, people who are uneducated, who want 12,500 being not educated. So, but now the chickens are coming home to roost to everyone. This concomitant action is clearly on the economy now. It's no longer about Marikana massacre now. That concomitant action is directed to the economy of this country. You look at gender-based violence, unemployment sitting at 40%, and because our tolerance level as South Africans is so very high, until it's becoming low, maybe the revolution will start, because we cannot continue like this.
All right. Let's leave it there. Strong words there coming through from Joseph Mathunjwa, the AMCU president.